shows that Hamilton's beginning to feel confident. Very attacking safety to split the bunch. The only problem is that he might have left a red for Carter. Well, there was plenty of positive intent in this safety, wasn't there? Using the red to split the bunch, get the cue ball back onto the baulk cushion, but he did leave one out for Carter.
Yes, and of course that can always happen. Like you say, it's a risk that feels like it's worth taking at the time.
This is no gimme, though. He cued that well. Given that he struggled a bit in the last couple of frames, that was well played by Carter, and it could reap dividends. There's plenty there if he can get good position on his next red. Well, there haven't been many opportunities like this in the final so far, have there? Red spread.
11.
Carter right in amongst them.
12.
Carter can do the business here. The worst he can be is level pegging going into the concluding session this evening. But of course, if he does win this frame, we'll be looking for something much better than that.
Yes, of course, he'll enjoy more orthodox position on the table, you know, with the reds out in open play. I think he's a much more happy player when he's like that, in that situation here. Balls have gone a little bit awkwardly. Table feels like it's played a little bit heavily today. And he's had his little slump mid-session where he almost went to sleep for a couple of frames. But like 26. You say, he could still come out of this afternoon session with a good lead. Not quite one hand on the trophy, but not far short. Probably needs to score better than he has been. He has been making many mistakes, missed many balls, but his position has not been top of its game.
Nothing wrong with his rest play, as you can see. That's 12 out of 12 now. Still a bit of a struggle, though, isn't it, positionally, this break?
Well, it is, because there's no way in the world he meant to hold the spot. Because that could have gone badly wrong if ended up snooker behind the black, if it had gone a centimetre or so either way.
.35.
Four 30-plus breaks from Carter. Nothing better than that so far. Until now.
.40.
49 in front. Still 67 there, but should win the frame from here.
.41.
Hamilton now resigned to slipping 2 frames behind again. This is frame ball for Carter.
Yes, it is. And I think he's on it
47.
okay through the gap.
Crowd alive to the situation as always. Now he'd love to go on and clear the table here, wouldn't he? Make a statement, find some real fluency. It's not been that kind of session so far.
.53. .54.
Well, can still make a century break. So he's going to find it hard to continue the break much longer from where he's finished.
59.
The red is difficult and position is not guaranteed.
Good
shot. Now it's on.
.66. .67.
You can actually make a break of exactly 100 now. And this audience would love to see that.
73.
But I think also, while centuries only win a frame, it might just kickstart him onto better things. He almost
75.
needs to make a big break to give him some more confidence, inspire him for the rest of this afternoon session and beyond.
Yes, he was in some
78.
danger of squandering that early lead that he built, having been much the stronger player in the first 3 frames, but he's arrested the Hamilton mini
82.
revival, and he's doing it in some style. This break has not been easy pickings either. He's had to work hard for it.
87.
But if he was a bit cross about not having an even bigger interval lead, this should cheer him up no end. And there will be our traditional deafening temple drum roar if this black disappears. A terrific clearance, the first century of our final here at the German Masters. Many of the crowd on their feet to applaud Ali Carter, who's back in charge again after suffering a bit of a dip. He leads Anthony Hamilton 4-2.